In this video, I want to show you what I'm looking for when we're breaking down film for speed camp athletes. So the first thing we're looking at with this rep right here is the setup. So what position is the athlete in right before they take off? Now, Charlotte is a little bit taller. She has long legs, but I would like that front knee to be at about 90 degrees before she takes off. So her hips are a little bit high here. And I definitely want her to bring her chin down towards her chest. So she's looking down at that front toe. So right here, she does stand up a little bit tall. This is partially because she is quite tall, but also because she has her hips quite high. As she drives out, we always like to look at this first step here. As that back toe comes off the ground, what we want to see is a straight line from the top of her head all the way down through her torso and down through that rear leg. So there's a bit of a bend at the hip and knee, but that is a pretty straight line. We also want that front shin to be parallel to that straight line going through the body. Then into the next step, that right there is a great step. That is a straight line from the top of her head down through her body and her rear leg. And also, again, you can see that front shin that is parallel to that other straight line, and she's attacking the ground downwards. She's pushing the ground back behind her rather than reaching that foot out in front. We'll take a look at another athlete. So here we have Rachel, and she does a really good job here, even though her hips are a little bit high in this start position, and yes, she could tuck her chin down. As she drives out, there's a nice big arm swing. Maybe it could be a little bit bigger. And right here, we can see her coming out in that low angle. Again, it's not perfectly straight, that line from the top of her head down through her body, but we're pretty close to being straight. And she's leant forward on what I would say is almost a 45-degree angle. Looking at that front shin, it's not parallel with that straight line through her torso, so that would be more ideal. She's kind of stepping down in front when I would want her pushing that foot backwards behind her. Looking at this next step, again there, we're very close to having that straight line through the torso and rear leg. And that front shin is a little bit closer to being parallel. She is attacking the ground back and down rather than just stepping forward. So this is a pretty good rep here. So we can see these are the kind of things that we are looking for. These little minor details that are going to help you perform your sprints faster.